All right, y'all, so here's the new project we got going. Um, Picked up a 53 Bel Air or 210. Not exactly sure, just everybody kind of recognizes it a little better when you say Bel Air. So um, it's pretty well a complete car. It's already had some work done, but we got work to do yet. Do a little walk around here. So supposedly this was an all original car last year. They drove it around for a little while, and then last fall started the project. It's got a Mustang 2 front. They got an LS with a 4L60 sitting in it. I believe this to be a 5.3, but we'll find out. It is just sitting on a block here. They were mocking it up. So it's got a manual rack and pinion. It's got the steering column, which is not set in place. It's just, well, I guess it's set in place, but it's not permanently set there. What else here? The front end sitting here. It's got brand new wheels and tires. Supposedly it has a 57 rear axle or rear end, so we're going to look at that. And it came with a whole lot of parts. Excuse me, a whole lot of parts. Try to get this thing finished up. Hood's outside. So as of right now, the only things that I can think of that I'll know I'll need is I'll have to have a drive shaft made for it. Coolant hoses, brake lines. I think that might be all that I know of right now. It did come with a 4-quart radiator, electric fan, a new fuel tank, and it has the fuel injection pump and the sending unit and everything that came with it. So the only thing to do is just to get started. First on my list is to get the seats out of it and just get the whole thing cleaned. It's just covered in bird poop. It was sitting in a barn, so everything's just covered with bird poop. Little man and I already cleaned out the interior. It was full of parts and junk. It's got this, like, they recovered this seat with some kind of vinyl leatherish material. Not my cup of tea. We'll probably throw a blanket over it or something for now. Gotta get these floors fixed up. They're pretty solid everywhere, except for, this area right here. This area right here. And a little bit right there. Where's my finger? There it is. So, I get that fixed up. We'll just make some patches for it for now. Rear floors look good. Let me take over and show the passenger side. So kind of same story over here. Not so much here or here, but more like right in here and here. So we'll get that fixed. And then we're gonna coat the floor, put some sound deadening, and put some carpet down. So the main goal right now, anyways, so the main goal right now is to get it cleaned up, get the interior half decent. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the seats, but I'm gonna get the floor nice, hopefully get some carpet down. If I don't get carpet down right away, whatever, but I'm at least gonna get it cleaned up. Get the motor, get the motor in, get it mounted up permanently, get the trans cross. Remember, I haven't even been that far under the car yet because it sits so low. So we got to get up on stands and see what we got going on under there. From what I could tell of the frame, though, everything looked nice and solid, so I'm not too worried about that. But main goal on this car is to get it on the road as soon as possible. Whether it just be down the road and back, just shake it down, see what I want to do, see what direction I want to go. If it's, I'm not looking for a speed demon here. I'm just looking for a good cruiser, something that looks cool, can do hellacious burnouts, and make some noise. That's all I'm looking for. So, we might end up doing a few upgrades to the LS. It's easy enough. And then, once we get it running and driving safe, as almost a daily driver, then we're gonna figure out what we'll do with the body. There's some bad spots. It's not terrible. It's definitely one of the better cars that I've looked at in this area. But there's just a little bit of surface rust down through here. A few spaces. No big deal. We got a hole starting there. They did a little bit of patching on this rear quarter, so we're gonna get that cleaned up. We got some bad rust starting down here. And obviously there's surface rust from where they did some sanding. Everywhere else. A little bit starting down here. Trunks, not bad. It looks pretty good everywhere, except for right there. So we'll have to get that fixed up down in here as well. And then this quarter, not bad up here, but right here, we're gonna have to put a patch in here. It's got all the trim, plus we have all new windows, including the rear, and all the rubber, felt, and we even have some new hardware and tracks, or whatever you want to call them, including the quarter glass, or the wing glass. Firewall looks good. And figure out how to decode all of that. Yeah, firewall looks good. It had a little bit of, where was that? Had a little bit starting right here, but they blasted it, and I believe it was pour 15 they used on that. So we'll see there, along with the front of the frame. Front glass is in good shape, no cracks or chips. Starting to show some age around in this area. So, all right, well, let's get started.